This is Trevor's.
This is
Trevor.
this is Trevor.
Mic check.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool. There's going to be a little bit of a lag, even though we're sitting next to each other because we're on two different computers.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to guess who I think is which team just by the team name. I feel like Head Games is probably not Chad's team.
Is there a reason you're saying that?
The team that he's playing lives out by me, and they used to do a regular P game. Have you ever heard of that?
No, what is that?
You like basically draw numbers out of like a bucket or something, and you don't show anybody what they are, 1 through 15.
Okay.
Right. So like if there's 5 people playing, each get 3 balls, and you play like cutthroat essentially. But you are the only one that knows what your balls are, and you have to try to keep your balls on the table
I see.
last. But they do it, and it very much encourage shark. I would assume Head Games is probably them if I had to guess.
How much charge do you have?
I think Chad's team is balls and holes.
That's right. Like I just feel like it works
How
out.
much charge you got? How much charge do you got?
All right, so breaking at 2-2.
I left it.
I see Chad. I find with the 9-ball with the magic rack, it is very tough not to make a wrong ball. Like the only focus that you should have is to pop the cue ball. Yeah, what a break. It's also a relatively soft break, I would say. Almost like it laid up perfect after that break. And it was, I don't know, soft. And it's such a beautiful layout.
Yeah, this is that the 2 ball or the 4 ball right there by the 9?
It's the 4-ball.
Oh, the 2's right there. Okay, he's blocking it. Yeah. Really, it's these next 2 shots because it's going to be tough to get on the 3 properly to get back on the 4 since the 4 doesn't go by the 5. And he's a good distance away from the 2 ball. So this is going to take a very, very good shot here.
It's not bad.
It's
Draw
you
into that
actually
space.
almost rather have had a little more angle. He's okay though. He just has to. If he, I don't know, if it goes in the corner. He might have to play in the side and stun follow past this. This is just a very touchy shot here. This is what I kind of meant.
I think he's going to draw into the space in
I
7.
think he can draw through the 7.
I think you can even just hit the 7.
Okay, I couldn't tell how much angle he had, but I mean, still, he's still not quite out of the woods yet.
Yeah, it does end up on the wrong side of that 4.
Do you think he comes forward with in between the gap with a little bit of insider here? Like get the cue ball coming like this, and then have the inside like straighten it back out,
Check
or
out.
do you stun over
I
and
think
out?
it's going to go around.
He tried to stun over and out. I don't like it. I mean, it came out okay, but I don't know.
I feel like that was really touchy. You come into that shot at a different angle.
Yeah, I don't know that I like that.
It could be really ugly.
Chad, when you watch this later, you're probably gonna run this out, but I don't like that shot.
I don't like it either. And you know he's going to come up to us and talk about
Yeah,
it.
see, so here, and look at this. Like, this is the 8-ball's kind of in the way of him coming 3 rails if he wanted to stun, you know? I think he's got too much angle to hold this. And the 8-ball's like really big.
I think he runs into that. Oh, he's drawing it.
He might. Yeah. This is like,
Let me check. What is?
oh, he had less angle than I thought. He had much less angle than I thought.
But to draw out at that angle as well without as much, like the angle seems big enough to draw to that
The
angle.
fact that he was able to hit the knuckle of the side pocket tells me that it was not a lot of angle. There's no way you could get to that part of the table if it was like much angle, you know? Now he's good. He's really good from here. Just straight top, come down the rail, shoot it from near the side pocket. We'll get to find out here whose team is who in just a moment. So the lady that's playing on table 2 is the lady who got me to play my first ever tournament.
Oh, really?
I told you he's gonna go shoot it just by the side, or shoot from just by the side. Yeah, she.
What is her name?
Her name is Melissa Chastain. She was a master or grandmaster women's player before Fargo. Very, very, very good. Like I said, I saw her at a bar one night playing and asked her if I could play with her, and she's like, "Oh, there's a tournament on Thursday. You should come play." And it was a great time, and that started my addiction.
We'll have a story.
Tournament. I was actually more addicted to tournaments before I was pool. I didn't really. Pool was okay. I just liked competing because I had knee surgery and I couldn't do anything. I was like walking around on crutches.
Yeah.
I just liked being able to compete. My first ever match in a tournament my first ever tournament was Cedric Sloan. It's not who you want to play as an APA. At the time, I wasn't playing league, but at the time I was probably like a 4 maybe.
Yeah.
Played a Grandmaster 660 Fargo or whatever. I got roasted.
But it's sometimes need that experience to see how good you can be.
Yeah.
You know?
I really want them to update the score so I can find out which. Oh, see,
I
was right. I was right. Called it. But she's still a very good player. She's actually just kind of getting back in a pool, I believe. Her and her husband pretty much took a lot of time off during COVID, and she's been sporadically seeing her out at local tournaments. Nice shot, Melissa.
Super clean stroke.
Yeah.
Oh, we can actually switch tables, by the way. We can do that.
Wait, what? I'm just now finding this out. Yesterday, me and Martin were commentating, and I was just standing up commentating what I was seeing on table 2 while he commentated what he was seeing on table 1.
Oh. Yeah, we can switch tables. There's also the tiny table.
How did you do that?
On the top of the screen, there's a little cam table.
Oh, that's really cool. Good job, you guys. What a cool feature.
It's all play Evo now.
All right.
That, bro. He's fucking killed it.
That is back up again.
Fucking no charge, bro. I'm gonna jump into it. I wanna jump in.
All right, here's your
Look at that
the
break.
person that started it all. What's her name?
She's
again?
out.
Melissa.
She's out.
I think so.
I mean, is this the 4 ball right here? It is. I'm kind of colorblind, but I'm pretty sure that's the 4. That makes
The
things
one
a
on the
little
bottom. Yeah, the space to play for is quite difficult to get to. I
So
kind of like.
you just have to convince yourself to play this 2 ball thick to the pocket, because then the
Yeah.
cue will
In
come
here.
down off like right here, and it'll come here like this, and it should come out and miss the 9 like naturally. But if you hit it too thin, you're in trouble. If you hit it too thick, you're really hard to get in trouble if you hit it too thick. You just can't hit this ball too thin. Perfect. Way too fast. But she's gonna bump the 5 and get perfect. Wow.
Yeah. Works out. She has a tiny bit of angle to come up for the 5. I would have wanted more angle. Whatever. Oh Oh, very nice. We might get to use the switch camera feature pretty soon. She looks easy peasy from here.
It should be, right? Roll this forward a little bit to get off. Make sure you get off the rail a little bit, just like that. She has maintained angle. Go ahead. You can switch it over if you want, or if you want. I mean, maybe we should let her have the rest of the glory of the freaking run.
Of course.
So this one, do you like staying below the ball or above it?
I like staying below. Like I want to be here.
Gosh, I hate that. Only because like if you get too far below, the shot becomes like very difficult. The cue ball becomes difficult to manage. Like it's almost impossible to get so high that the shot becomes too difficult, or like controlling the cue ball becomes too difficult. I always choose to be above a ball rather than below it. No.
That's probably the better choice, to be quite honest.
Like you'd have to probably get to like here. Where's my mouse? You probably have to get to like here to where you start feeling like nervous about the 7, right? Like you have so much space before it's a tough shot. And anytime you're going into the nearest rail with the cue ball rather than away from the nearest rail, it's always easier to control speed.
That's true. I kind of just like approaching the 9 ball like this.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's a.
I think you're right. Actually, I think I am wrong. That's what I'm saying.
The pros do it a lot too, though. You see the pros stay below the ball a lot of times. I think a lot of that's because of being able to reach it. Great break and run by Melissa there to give her team a 1-game edge.
Use the tool.
Yes,
Switch us over, Dylan.
Ooh, just in time. Or not in time, depending on who you ask. That was the player from Head Games. That's Melissa's husband, Travis, who just unfortunately found the corner pocket with the cue ball. So this gentleman here, who I am not familiar with, has an opportunity to tie this match. Yeah, he's perfect.
Yeah, there's nothing. Everything's naturally leads to the next.
Do you think he plays for the corner or the side for the 9?
From here, I would think he plays for the side.
Yeah. I hate that too. I don't like playing side pocket shape for the 9. Any other ball, if it's like, especially middle table like this.
Oh.
Because when it's middle table, it's far enough away from a side pocket where it's so easy to just get weird.
I don't know. I don't mind shooting side pockets. So
I don't mind it either. I just don't like to do it if I don't have to. Right? Like if I'd rather move the
preference.
Yeah. We talked about this before. You consider yourself more of like a pocketer, shot maker versus like someone who prefers to do the extra work with the cue ball. Whereas I'm the opposite. I'd rather do the extra work with the cue ball, and that was a very good shot. I don't know who he is or what his name is, but that was a nice shot.
Someone
chose
to
to the corner.
Right, back to the main table. We can't be too attached to this one. Oh. There we go. No, it's okay. All right. Sorry, guys. His name is Turner. Justin Kiski is in the chat.
Oh, okay. What's up, Justin?
Thanks, Superior Justin.
Yeah. Now I get what.
See, this is why you're superior.
So this is Andrew Vincent for Head Games, also CEO, owner, founder, operator, whatever of Bitter Apparel.
Okay. I'm seeing a lot of people wearing Bitter.
Yep, he makes a good product. Later, bro. Drive safe. Ooh, what a shot! Look at this. Look at that shot. Too much more, and you're hooked on the 5 ball. Now you just gotta make this center ball, let the cue ball travel. 5's hanging over the side. As long as you stay with center ball, you'll stay below it with the correct angle to get down table for the 6. Smooth. He hit a little soft though.
Yeah, I don't think the power is very good though. But
I
ends up
doubt he was playing
it
for the
works out.
corner, but this actually works out pretty well since he's not hampered by the 7.
I think he was trying to play for this shot. I don't think so.
I think he hit it pretty thick to the pocket, so he lost speed on the cue ball. I think he was intending to play on the. So I was just gonna say until you asked. So that shot you need to stun follow.
Yeah, I'd rather go this way. But
Yeah, I think he was trying, but the angle wasn't there. So what I've learned is a shot that I've recently started playing is you stun follow that, and the stun will open your angle up, and then it releases forward, and so you can get to like he could have easily got to like here, like coming into the rail right there.
Yeah, I like stunning across and just coming into it. Even if it means I have to hit it a bit harder.
Yeah.
Because
I think he's a left-handed player, so if I were him, I'd probably thin off the 6 ball. Right here. Just stand on the right side of the table, thin here, send the cue ball down. He wants to kick at this, but
I like doing the exact opposite actually and go this way. Because that means I can hide.
So here's the thing. But here's the reason why I don't do that. 1, he's left-handed. It's gonna be a little harder to reach that shot for him. 2, you're sending the 6 ball is left of the middle diamond. See this? So this is half the table.
Yeah.
So if you send it your way and you accidentally hit 2 millimeters thicker than you intended, you're putting the 6 in a very pocketable spot. And even if you do get the hook, you're leaving potentially an easy jump. This is guaranteeing no offensive shot. See, like you're not gonna give him something easy, or you might not hook him, which he did because he hit it or he didn't quite. But you can still hook, but you're just leaving a much tougher shot.
I feel like if you're going for that, you are either because you're so close, you're either hitting that as thin. There's no excuse to not hit that as thin as you should be.
Except for the fact that we get scared to give ball in hand. So I would have not shot it like that. I would have gone that same way, but I wouldn't. He tried to get safe, which is why the 6 released off the rail because he had to hit it so hard to go 3 or 4 rails. I would have been fine with leaving the cue ball here in this area because the 6 would still be on this rail. It's like it's really difficult to return.
Like furthest would be maybe here, right? Like
exactly.
I think it also depends who I'm playing. Like if it's stand, then I would also say maybe probably not. Right?
See, and look at this. It's a rack winning decision.
Right.
Just stop, and then 1 rail out for the 9. Oh, he tried to draw.
I don't know. Just those you just done. I think you just pot it. The 7 is.
Yeah. I actually would have liked the angle on the 7 better with a stop shot than drawing because drawing gets you in a position where you're coming to that 2nd rail.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you just stopped, you could just go forward 1 rail. I mean, I'm sure he had his reasoning. I just think even trying to draw 2 or 3 inches from that distance, you lose a little bit of accuracy. I like him from here. I don't think that he will give this one back. Swing this around. Use rail first with some spin. Oh, he decided to go no. He decided to go no rail first with the opposite spin. That works just as well. Probably actually a little bit easier to control than going rail first. Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Oof. See, that shot is, if you're going to play into that area, I'd rather play with just a little more speed and a little bit more spin and come to that rail just above this diamond. Hit
right,
here.
He tried to avoid that hitting the 2nd rail because.
Yeah, it's like embrace the rail and come a little bit higher and let it come into your line. Again, he's still a huge favorite for this shot, so. All right, Andrew got out. So head games is up 5-4. We can switch to the other table now.
We can watch everything.
It didn't work for me.
Sometimes it takes a little for the signal to go through.
There we go. Okay, so 5-5 actually. And Chad Raswick with an open layout. Not what you like to see if you are the other team. Because he is going to punish this rack. Ooh, interesting. I'm curious if he goes forward here 2 rails, or if he stuns over. I think that if you go forward, you're coming a little bit too close for comfort to that corner pocket. So I would imagine he's probably going to draw over to this left long rail. Yep, just like that. Left himself natural angle to come forward for the 9, so he doesn't have to worry about anything with the cue ball. Oh, he elected to stun over instead of roll forward. That's usually just preference. And this should take a 6-5 lead for balls and holes. Trying to switch over to the other table here.
You guys fucking charger. It's not connected. It's connected. Yes. Let's open. What's table number? 1, 2? 1, 2.
1-2. Okay, we have a tightly contested match here in the 1550 and under 2025 9-ball Chinook wins teams tournament. Just over halfway there, and only 1 game between the 2 teams. We have Andrew Vincent at the table. Looks like the 3 is available. I wonder if he's going to draw below the 6-9. Yeah, give himself an angle to come up. The only reason I don't like this one is because you're likely coming short side now, like this, and you're crossing a 7, you're crossing a line. If you decide to stun up, because that's an option, stun draw up this way, that's okay. But then you have to make sure you avoid this side pocket, not go too far to go into this corner pocket. So it's just more goes wrong with that shot. Had he come up off this rail into this area with the cue ball, then you can swing the cue ball like this. Sorry, my lines weren't good, but it just gives you a little bit easier position to get to the 5. Oh, this is the 4 ball down here. I apologize. That makes way more sense on why he played the 2 to the 3 that way. I apologize. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm a little colorblind, so do forgive me. I think he has this ball. I think he can make it. It's tough position to get to the 5, especially if he doesn't have the full pocket or the full ball. Sometimes you can throw the ball in or swerve the ball a little bit. If he is not able to see the full ball, this makes his shot a lot tougher.
All right, sorry about that. I am back.
Yeah, see, he decided to play a defense. I believe that's what that was, and kind of more of a containing shot.
Oh, he really swung for that one. Comes around. Sometimes the 9-ball you swing. Sometimes the 9-ball you just got to swing. Get rewarded.
Silver tea.
Oh, what a shot! This man is coming with it. Uh-oh.
Little too much
Uh-oh.
speed there, though.
Oh.
Worst possible position here.
There's one worst possible. Technically 6 worst possible positions.
Yeah, you think it's 6?
There's 6 worst positions.
Okay, which are the 6?
The 6 pockets that he could have scratched in.
Oh, okay. Nice. That's true. You know what? You're right.
Yes, but obviously as the player of the table, this feels like the worst outcome. I don't like kicking at this one rail like this. He can scratch in the side
Ooh.
or miss it because you're coming across your ball and you have a half a ball. I would have liked to have seen him come like either. Where's my mouse? Here we go. Like 2 rails like this. Potentially.
I just don't like it because it was jacked up. I don't mind the one he hit, but I would have hit it harder.
But
if
the
you
9,
miss it,
right, being
then it
jacked
comes
up
back.
doesn't help. The 9 being more west of the 6 ball makes the 6 ball just a slightly smaller ball to hit as well going that way.
Oh, I understand, and that's why even if you hit it much harder, then it will come back and hit the 6.
Yeah. See, he's thinking about the combo. I'm curious. I mean, that's not. I don't hate that. I normally don't ever condone that, but at his level with ball in hand, this is fairly straightforward. I would imagine. I'm just also curious why he wouldn't just roll the 6 into the left-hand side pocket and, like, put the cue ball. Like, don't draw. Put the cue ball like right here. Get my other tool out, and you just go like this, and you just roll it in here. You can control speed with roll much more than you can with draw, and get out.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely like pushing into that space than
And
like any player will tell you. Yeah.
right, and he's gonna get to the spot that he's gonna be able to, no matter where he gets, he's gonna probably be okay, even with draw. It just is a little bit more easy to control where you're gonna be.
Yeah, it's about consistency, right? And that's why I was saying that, like, you're right, because it is more consistent to play higher than lower, for example.
He hit it good though. He made it look so easy that when people watch this now, or when he watches it, if he does, he's gonna wonder why he even considered the 6-9 combo, just because that was so high percentage for him. Ooh, we got to switch to table 2. We just had a hung 8 ball for Chad Raswick. No, Chad Raswick's teammate hung an 8 ball for either Melissa or Travis. Oh, for Travis. He's never seen an 8 ball he didn't like. These shots are so tough to judge. I think I play as thin off of the right side of the 8 ball as possible and just come one rail back towards. Don't try to go rail first. Don't try to mess with. I wouldn't mess with anything like that jacked up.
And I wouldn't hit it very hard either. Yeah. Okay.
That worked out really well. And he's a favorite to make this shot. Excuse me. Sorry. Just do whatever you got to do. Calm yourself down. Make sure you're ready and fully committed to the shot. Nice shot. 7-6 head games. This has been very tightly contested. Oh, we should probably switch back.
9-5.
Yeah, this has been really back and forth.
And we have Melissa, Travis's wife, to break up 7-6. And the last time we saw her breaking, I think the last time we saw her in general, she broke and ran. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no.
Oh, this is now very weird. But it's not bad. You can just, pot the one on the side and then just draw a little bit for the 2.
Yeah, if she's okay with taking the tougher shot on the 2, she can shoot the 1 on the side. She could play a safety. Yeah, that's exact. I'm too slow on the trigger finger. I was yawning, but that's the right safety. She hit it good. The only thing I don't like about the safety is that with where the 1 is now, you still don't have easy access to getting to the 2.
Right.
Like, you can't put the cue ball. Let's pretend she got ball in hand, right? It's probably not going to happen. But even if you did, you can't put the cue ball here and come 1 rail up because the 9. You can't come 2 rails because you're likely to hit the 6 and come too severe into the angle of the 8. So she kicked Ooh,
Ooh.
that was best case scenario for this fella. But my point with her is she played a great safety, but she was likely, even if she got ball in hand, still probably not out because of the two. One of the two is
Right.
so tough. And so maybe just finding a different safety or pushing, maybe, just finding a way to give yourself some sort of opportunity that even with ball in hand, you can get out or better your position. Look at this. She's going to spear this in and get on the two. Oh,
I actually like the kick more than I like the jump there. The 2-rail.
oh yeah. It's always, I'm
But
not
you're
attempting to shot in the middle of the table very often, so I feel like I would probably misjudge it pretty severely. But if you're someone who has played it before, then I probably like that more too.
because you're at the right speed and you're gonna have a shot on the 2, whereas the jump you're hitting such a thin edge of that 1. You don't know where that keyboard's going to
Not like that. I don't want that. Just so weird. You gotta
Oh, he's doing a different game than us. Like I can hear him, but I don't hear him in our headphones.
from the cue ball to the
Yes.
side rail.
We should. I'll center myself.
Okay, well, ball in hand here. I don't necessarily love how he's playing this. I would like to see him be a little lower with the cue ball and use
Definitely here.
follow,
Right.
even in line with the 6 ball. Is that the 4 ball up table? Am I like? Oh, he's moving the 6. I don't hate that. But are you playing safety on the 2 from there? Because if you're gonna play safety on the 2, oh yeah, that I don't
Why?
like that with ball in hand.
I don't understand. Why with the 2 where it is would you do?
I don't mind moving the 6 if you're planning on just nudging it a little bit, right, and taking the cut on the 2. Wait, that is that? Okay, that was
Okay,
a
he
2.
touches it.
But you just opened the table up for your opponent now, and you're about to leave him.
Yeah, it was definitely not the right choice to get there. He got really lucky on.
I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, he's looking okay now.
He's good on that shot. But I mean,
So now I would imagine Melissa is going to play either thinning off the right side of the 2 and getting behind the 8. I think the better option is probably thinning off the left side of the 2 and sending the cue ball this way.
Yeah.
Combo. Never mind. And now you're in a not great place.
This is probably more difficult of a spot than she was previously, or it's definitely a more difficult spot than previously.
So are you banking this?
No, because I'm jacked up.
Even with the potential 2-way, because you'll have the 7 and 5 as blockers, and the 4 is up in the top right corner.
Yeah,
pocket.
if I could play, yeah, maybe play for this space.
It's funny because I don't really ever go for banks, but I feel like this is a fairly easy 2-way, and if you hit it bad, you're actually going to get more safe, unless
Well,
you double
yeah, the
kiss
double
it.
kiss is there.
But still, look, no sellout.
Yeah.
I just think the bank is like if you hit it over, let's say you overcut it, like here, you're coming into the 6, you might hit the 6 full, and now you're safe. Your cue ball can be behind the 7 somewhere. There's just a lot that can go right from taking on that bank.
My issue is that again because you're jacked up.
Yeah,
jacked
I mean,
up,
nothing's
I
good there.
can't account for that curve enough for me to be, because I can also. Oh,
He needs that ball not to go in.
yeah, you can add a little bit of curve, and then you end up hitting the wrong side, and the 2 comes this
Yeah.
way,
Put away.
or the 1 hits too full and can also come out. I don't know. I think because it's jacked up, there's too much variability, and we're talking about we reduce factors, right? So I just want to be able to hit it and come around and be safe.
You
Or
got to
something.
put a good stroke on this here. You do not want to be too high on the 5. That works. I believe she can just stun over. Head game is looking to take an 8-6 lead, barring what's happening on the other table. Oh, it appears Chad Raswick is at the table with a chance to run out. No,
Oh,
no,
he
no.
might be going too far. Yeah.
Oh. So that's when I said earlier about being too high on the 5 ball, right? She ended up getting to a position where she had to stun rather than just like roll. And now that's why we're in this position here, because stun is just so much more difficult to control. If you hit to the wrong side of the pocket by even a half of an inch, your cue ball travels so much different.
Oh, she is saved by her spin.
I really like it.
We call that living on borrowed time.
Yin Yang logo.
I don't know. Turner has shown that he swings. His stroke is not as pure. as his teammates, which makes sense because
Right.
he's the weaker player on the team. So
Chad Razwick with a 9-ball on table 2 to tie it up. This is no spring chicken here, but I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like for where the cue ball is. This is probably the layout that you want from where the cue ball is because you just make this and you have 5 pockets available to you. Just make this 6-ball on the side and deal with whatever comes next, whatever pace you think is the most likely for you to make the 6.
No, that was from POS.
oh
Wow,
wow,
to the corner, stun shot. Where's the thing?
what is that? One of the applause.
That's a very long drive.
I think it's Rupaul's play.
Is what? Oh, okay.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, worthy. It was a great shot.
Very clutch at that moment.
Oh
You guys
my
are
God.
neck to neck. You need every game.
Yeah, absolutely. What a shot.
Very quickly, 8-7 from 7-6.
Yep. Head game's down 1. They've been kind of going back and forth. But I think this actually might be the first lead that Balls and Holes has had since early on at 2-1.
If we have a rare moment where both tables are not playing, we could play that.
What they're gonna do grand meetings today?
The spooky season approaches, and if you pick your poison and Chinook wins, you could win up to $5,000. Collect points to play our kiosk game on Wednesdays and enter to win in our cash drawings on Sundays. Chinook wins where it's better in the beach.
Which one was that? What's wrong?
All right. Well, we have Mr. Chad Razwick here at the table. He has a good look at this, actually. The only thing is he's going to be coming fairly close to the side pocket with his cue ball.
And I think the line comes in really thin. So if you go this way,
Stun
go
follow.
this way.
Yeah, I think he's got a stun follow.
But even like stun follow, then you're looking at like this. You're not looking at that much better of a line.
No. If you stun follow, you can come off much steeper
How we miss?
like this. I don't know that you want to stun follow because he's so near the rail. I don't know if that's if you want to risk that, but he could get much more center table.
Yeah, okay, we misjudged that. Sure, that was a much bigger space than I thought he would have had.
Yeah, that's what I was saying is, and he didn't even really stun too much. It was definitely more of a stun follow than a stun shot. So he easily could have gotten up table a little more, but he's perfect. Because of the 5 being near the 3, he can afford to try to play this in the top left. If the 5 was like up table somewhere, he probably wouldn't want to do that. But because of the 5 being close, if he doesn't get good, he can play a safety. He has many options. See right here, this is what I was talking about. Imagine if like the next ball was way up table where the 8 was. You would not want to shoot this.
Right.
But given that the 5 is right there, he can do almost anything. Stun over, stun draw. He has so many options. He just has to make this ball.
I'm surprised you didn't even at least look at the 3-9.
Yeah, so that's something that him and I have talked about before. Like, I never look for combos ever. Always looking for the run out. So you oftentimes don't even think about looking for them when they're like readily available. Like, I bet you when he goes back and watches this, he's like, man, he's gonna make that 3-9 from anywhere, like almost anywhere above this line.
I think so.
Find my mouse again. Like, if he's anywhere above this line, he's gonna make that. But he just doesn't. As the better the player you get, the less you look for combos early 9. So he just probably never even considered it.
But I would also argue the better a player you are, that you should walk around and look at every
Right.
shot.
I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I just say that I've noticed I look for them much less the more that I've gotten more comfortable running out. I'm always looking for the run out. And so like people will be like, you didn't want to shoot that 9? It was literally wire. And I was like, I never saw that. I went for the breakout and hooked myself. Thank you. See, that's what I meant. Like he just has to make it. Did he shoot that in the top right or the top left?
Top left.
That's what I thought. Yeah. What a great shot. Now he's perfect. I believe he is in line. I don't think he has to swerve with it. He's just going to come out center table on rail. Oh, wow. He was hooked, and he is hooked again.
Another tough one here, though.
And Turner at the other table missed the 7 and scratched. Ball in hand for head games.
Yeah, I can see actually this shot from here, and it's lined up right towards my face, and the cue ball barely goes past the 9.
Okay, so it goes without jumping.
But I think you have to spin it in a little bit. But he also has to get shape on the 7. Are you going to be playing 7 for here?
Oh, he had the whole ball.
No, he had the whole ball, but I mean, like it was barely covered by that 9.
Right.
Just missed the 9.
This shot here is, you want to play this ball thick to the pocket with high left, maybe like 11 on the cue ball, and let this ball come 2 rails out of the corner and avoid the 9. So like your ideal hitting right here, and then here's where the left will grab, and it'll come like right out this way.
Yeah,
Ideally,
you want to get
I would-
closer
I
to
would
the
imagine
rail,
that's how
right?
he's gonna play
Closer
it.
to the rail.
Look at the line. Oh, he went with outside because he's just going to take a longer shot because he's not scared. See, that's the difference when you're good. You don't have to play with it, manipulating the cue ball too much because you can trust yourself from distance. That was a good shot. And I think that he has enough of the ball off the rail where he's just going to roll this. He doesn't need to come up and back. Yep, perfect. Oh, he kind of decided to come for the side pocket.
What time am I?
Interesting. I wonder if that was misjudged, like he hit the 8 ball a little thinner than he wanted, or I'm curious. I mean, he's a huge favorite to make this ball still, so. All right, 9-8, balls and holes. Well, I'll get you back. I'll get you to the other table now so we can see what's going on over there. It must be 9-9 because they're racking here. So I believe that after Turner gave ball in hand, that Travis Chastain must have cleared the 3 balls. I just don't know that they've updated the score on the tablet. Bear with us here. I don't know that they've updated the score on the tablet. I believe it's supposed to be 9-9. And there's a 9 ball that just went in on table 1. Who made it on table 1? Okay, so we don't have a bank to either pocket. Playing safe behind the 5 ball is very, very touchy. I think that you can play 2 rails off the left side of the 1, and you're not really going to be getting safe. You're just you're trying to create distance and a less favorable shot for your opponent to return safe on you. Just like that, yeah. A little harder, a little thinner. A little thinner would have done the trick because he didn't necessarily need to hit the shot harder. Had he hit the 1 ball thin, the ball would have traveled better and the 1 would have stayed up near the short rail. Andrew's going to swing at this. This 1 ball goes. He's
I
going
think
to
we
play
should
it.
switch back to the other table, though. This is the other stream. Because this stream exists.
What was that?
This stream has another video. So we should focus on the other table.
Right, okay. I see, yeah.
Got to keep Dylan in line. I know you get into it. You see the shots and you.
What a good shot by Travis there. It looks like he's going to end up with no shot. Oh, did he get himself the window down there? Oh my goodness, he
You hit
might.
the window? No way.
If at the very least, I think he can kick through it. Oh, he's gonna have to. Oh, he went for the full Q like half jump. Oh, he's gonna get the 2 off
hello.
the 9. The 2 off the 9, and he's dead on the 3.
Wow.
Avoid the scratch on the side. Oh no!
Full.
Is this the 8 ball down here on the? Or no, it's the 4 ball.
7. This is the 4.
Okay.
This is the 7.
I see those. The 4 and the 3 and 5 are the only ones that really give me troubles.
Okay, this is the 3. This is the 5.
I see. This isn't the easiest of shots here. Oh, I like how he decided.
Wow.
Because if he went forward, he was going to be really in trouble. He hit the really well. I just am curious now. Do you stay right of the 9, or do you come to past middle table to the left of the 9? I think you got to come to the left of it. Yeah. I mean,
like coming this line, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that I like where you're at because you underhit that a little bit and you're hooked. I'd say like I'd probably be even aiming for like here, like guaranteeing that I'm away from the 9, and you can play 2 rails into the 6 pretty easily. Either my spot or your spot's good. I just am too scared to play for your window. And he got on the same line of mine, but he just got much closer.
Really close, yeah.
He's okay. He's a little close. This is going to come towards the side. You just can't use any spin to bring you back into line very much. You just have to use center ball, and it'll kind of come back in. Like his tangent line for this is probably like, oh my goodness, sorry. I do that at least once a stream. So his tangent line is probably like this. That's probably his tangent line. It's hard to always tell on stream, on camera.
He's drawing here.
Wow, he really prefers draw over going forward. And both times he's gotten perfect, so shoot with what you're comfortable. Just stun over here. Balls and holes looking to get on the hill with Chad's 3 ball out. And it appears Balls and Holes is currently at the table on table 2. So they have an opportunity. If both of these gentlemen clear their racks, they will take a 11-8 victory. Perfect speed.
Wow. All right, so Balls and Holes is on the hill. All right, now we can switch over.
I was going to say, yeah, we should probably switch over to this one now.
This might be it.
7
All
is in
Caro at the table.
All right, head games with a chance.
I think the fear is that the problem's the 7, obviously, though.
Yeah, but Andrew's a very strong player. Plays all disciplines. If there's someone at the table, if there's someone on head games that you want to be trying to figure this out, it's Andrew. No disrespect to anybody else, but he's been playing very good pool and he's very creative.
Yeah, so from here, I don't think there's a way to solve this out.
No, you got a little bit too straight, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely wanted it more of an angle. I think he could come into the.
Well, technically, he could go forward with a little high inside, 2 rails, 2 or 3 rails at the breakout, but maybe he's looking for like a bank or a safe on the 7. Look at this.
Okay.
That's not it. Oh, that is a tough roll with your opponent on the hill. That is tough. I think that his body's kind of blocking whatever I can see here. So he has a kick. He has a 2 rail kick. This isn't awful. I mean, obviously, this is not what you want, but you're like guaranteed to make a good hit here. You're probably not going to make the 7, but if you hit it thin, you can try to create some distance and leave the 7 on the short rail. Yeah, you want to make sure you're committed to whatever it is you think you're doing. This your tournament life is on the line here. I believe this is this a B-side match?
This is B-side, Chad.
Oh, okay, so never mind. Your tournament life is not on the line. Okay, well, he made a good hit. He did not scratch. His opponent does have a look, and the 8 ball is near the pocket, so definitely not what you want to see. However, this is no gimme by any means. Anybody, as long as it is not Chad Razwick balls and shooting the shot, you're feeling like you got a chance.
He's about to go for another safety, trying to finish this game. Other easy safety.
And Andrews buys himself another shot at the table. I think this 7 goes. I think this 7 goes, Justin.
Through the 8?
I think it goes.
I don't know. All day.
Yep. You just want to roll forward just a little bit. Maybe you roll all the way down, let your stroke out. Whatever is preference to you at this point. Just make sure you make this 7 ball.
Good, but like,
Perfect. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Course drama continues.
This gentleman here has a very available stick and kick situation. If he comes in at this angle.
I think if you hit it full, it's gonna bump it. Bump it. So I don't think you want to bump this.
No, that's why I said. So if you look at the angle of the line, you're coming in you're hitting it on like the right third. As we look at the 7, very soft because you can't hit it you can't hit it very hard or else it'll leak by the 8, the cue ball. This is very doable. This is a touchy shot.
you guys go for the point? One? Two break runs? Yeah. TV table. Yeah. Manny's alive. Manny's alive? Manny is swimming on the fucking water, bro.
9-ball player. If you don't have a shot, 7 balls are going to
Manny's flying above the water.
Yeah.
Paul Carroll
Not even floating on the
was
water.
Chad Razwick's partner in Scotch. They got quite far. Top 4, I think.
Is that who this gentleman is?
Yeah, Paul Carroll.
Oh, okay. So they're playing. That means the other guy must be like a lower player than if these two are.
Paul Carroll's at 560, but he plays good.
Paul
He plays
Carroll.
better.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were saying the other guy was. I was like, there's no way that math is not math.
No. Turner is definitely the weaker player on the team.
So he's like 330. He does not play like that. There's no chance. I want him on all of my teams.
But there you go. You can pick him up this time.
Yep, that's the speed. See?
Yeah, very pretty.
That was the shot. Nice shot, Paul.
Quero, Querro.
This is a shot that I practice all the time when someone's racking 9-ball, just for the fun of it. I don't practice from where the cue ball is now, but you come like this with a lot of right spin to come to this and come like this, like at this swing. Usually I practice it from like where the 9-ball is, because he's already having to put spin on this, because he's I think a little bit blocked from the 8-ball from a straight kick.
Right.
All right, living and dying on this kick. Oh
That's
no,
good.
no.
Looks very good, but I think he's
He made it. Oh my, I couldn't tell. Gosh, Andrew, get out of the
yeah,
way.
he was, well, best shot contest. It doesn't qualify, so
Ugh.
isn't that unfortunate?
This ball. So, fun fact: this shot. I don't know the tangent line, but like there are times where the tangent line you cannot scratch if you smooth it and hit it soft. But if you hit it harder, it all of a sudden opens the angle up. I think that this way he's probably in trouble either way. I think it can go. You just have to aim for This part of the pocket. Aim to the thin part of the pocket.
I can't even see the ball. Look, it's blurry, bro.
I don't think
That's why
so.
I
From
stopped
where
playing
from where we're
fucking
sitting, it clips. It's really close. It's glued up to that 7 ball.
Okay, then you just got to play the safety.
Yeah.
Just hit it. Just kind of make it to the long rail and pray.
What's your point answer? You read my message. Not a fucking word back. What is it?
He told me. He told me.
He's probably radio back.
This is a tough spot. This rack has been filled with intense drama. Yeah, it looks like he's banking it. Not to pocket it, I would imagine, but just to. Actually, I wouldn't put it past Andrew. He's a very aggressive player. Yep, that's what I was talking about right there. Look at this. Look
Yeah,
at
I like that
Look at
safe.
the speed.
Wow.
How did he hit it?
That was really well done.
What a shot under pressure. The other team's on the hill. Okay, I think he can see an edge at this point. Pretty sure.
Yeah, you can definitely see it. We just cut it thin and come back across, or what?
The
Are
shot is very difficult to not execute. It almost, because of how much of you can see of it, it almost forces you to execute it. Because the 8 won't
I have
travel
no other
up,
choice.
right? Like the 8. Oh, is he kicking? No, yeah, he can see this ball. Okay. As long as you don't scratch in the bottom right corner pocket, you should be in a good position. Oh, he's a little light. He gave Andrew a straight shot in the side pocket.
Trying to bounce off the rail a little bit.
I don't know for sure, but if I was a betting man, I would guess that Chad Raswick is waiting for a hill opportunity. I would imagine he put himself in that slot. If head games can bring them to it. What a shot. That takes such a great stroke. I hate that shot. What a great shot. He definitely earned this rack. He got a little funny on the 7, played a good safe, then he kicked in the 7, played another good containing shot. Ooh, okay. Stand up. I like it. You should stand all the way up. Reset completely.
All right.
9-10.
So at this point, do you play one match at a time, or do you just
I
play
think
the
that
two?
so it depends. I think it's preference. Some teams, I've actually had a team before, we tried to play 2 and they wanted us to wait because the theory is that if it goes hill, you want that match you want both players to know that it's hill because it adds pressure. And like if you feel you have the stronger player of the 2, you want that to be the only match going on. Whereas if you have 2 games going on, it kind of like provides less pressure for whoever's playing the quote unquote hill match because in their mind it might not even be going to that. So if I were Chad, and assuming he's the one that's waiting for that hill match, if I were him, I would want the other match to be completely done because he is the favorite regardless of who he's playing. He's been there, done that. Like, he wants the pressure to hopefully help him. Good match. There's been some great matches today. I've been fortunate as a commentator. The matches I've chosen have almost all gone hill or like within 9-11 or something like that. So we've been very fortunate with some of the matches that we've had today to watch this weekend, this whole week.
That's right.
All right, Paul breaking off.
So they are breaking both tables. They are breaking tables. So, because I think of it the other way, is that if I'm the stronger team, I would actually want to break them both because it alleviates the pressure from both players so that they can play their game better. But both of the players on the losing team have to win the game. So the pressure is still strong.
I can see an argument made for both sides. I'm very surprised Chad is not playing right now. I've seen many teams this weekend not put their best player in that hill mark because they're like, maybe they want to start off strong or whatever the thing may be. But you can't control what the score of the match ends up being, and I really would rather have my strongest player at the table if it does go. Like, you want someone who can
Right.
handle the pressure if it does go there. Obviously, you don't want to go hill. You'd want to win 11-0, but that just doesn't happen all the time. So I'm very surprised by the decision here. I'm curious to talk to him afterwards to see if he regrets it or thinks of a different strategy.
Well, it all depends on the regret. All depends on what happens here, right?
Not necessarily. Even if Paul runs out, it still could be like you know what, I think I would have
Because
rather.
he's sitting there kind of powerless.
Yeah, it gives you an opportunity to think about it, actually, like in real time. You hit it thick. Look at. All right, we're probably looking at 10-10 on from table 1. Melissa Chastain, a huge favorite to get out from here. What is happening on table 2? Turner is at the table. He looks to have. Oh, he hit that pretty hard, but the 6 is hanging. 8-9 is not in a favorable position. Melissa, what did you do?
Melissa with great shape.
Oh my goodness. What a great shot. Now she can just roll forward, stun across. He missed. Turner missed.
Turner just missed.
He's going to lead a 5-6 combo.
This is also not super easy either, the combo on table 2.
But
Because
the angle
it's so deep, so the 5 will come up.
See, the cue ball is going to come away from the long rail, so it's almost impossible not to have a shot. Just don't cream this ball. That's way harder than I would have liked to have hit that. Way harder than I would have liked to have hit that.
But it worked out really nice for him because I do think that you could only see a very small part of that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I prefer to hit it at the speed. If that's the case, right? If that's the case, because then I'm pretty sure he was expecting that 5 ball to move.
8-9 is touchy. He's already looking at it. He knows he's got to be really good on the 8-9. Melissa hit the 7 ball perfect. She's got 2 more balls to make it hill, and Andrew is currently running out for head games to come back from down 9-10. She got it. Perfect. Great speed, Melissa. Great shot. This is what you live for right here. I don't care who you're rooting for. This is fun to watch. Down to the wire. Both teams playing with everything they got. This 9 ball to tie it up for Melissa. Bam.
All right, we're switching over to table 2 right away.
Justin is on it. Here we are. Andrew's slightly on the wrong side of this 8 ball, of this 7 ball. That he actually can go 3 rails if he wants to.
There's a big space to play for yet.
Okay, so I assume you're playing up and over and back and staying below the 9. You can't really stun because you risk hitting the 9 or you risk scratching in the opposite side. No way you go forward 3 rails, right? Oh, he did stun. Long for your life. He cues very straight. He plays a lot of golf on the 12-foot table. Calm your nerves. Visualize the shot. Stay down.
Ooh.
In the side.
Oh, in the side.
Inside. Oh my goodness.
And that's how it all ends.
Well, that is 9 ball. Good match to both teams. Head games comes out on top 11-10 to stay on the A side. Balls and holes is still in this. That just puts them over to the 1 loss side.
Well, thanks for commentating, Dylan.
Yeah, thanks, Justin.
And we'll catch you on the next one.